Still.
Wizards with another miss.
We just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
George finds Tatum. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Chris, just how special was it to play for Detroit in your career? What relationship does this team have with their fans?
Yeah, it was so special. I mean, being able to go home to the house that I grew up in, to where my parents lived, and be able to go to the Pistons practice and to be part of it, to put on that jersey, it was so special, man. This team is a mainstay of the city. I mean, you feel like you can lift up the whole city when you play for the Pistons. It was such a special part of my career.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And it's clear that Harden is a high IQ player. I mean, in pick and roll sets, you can see it. His decision making is just extraordinary.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. Will hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
The shot by George, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Green inside the his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Tatum. Up again. It's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got 6. And here are the Pistons. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. With it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. It's Harden with the drive. That one goes. Count it. He has 5. As you said, C-Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot it. Oh, so what? You just
Good
dunked
shot.
on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under, like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
George against Harden. Isaac with the steal. Passes to Harden. Right wing. Here's Towns. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. George with the ball. He picked up 15 points in their last one against New York.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was. And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Gobert. And the dunk by Towns.
I love how Green consistently looks to give it up. He's a nightmare to guard and screw her up.
Iguodala, the pass to Tatum. Kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Another one falls for Washington.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Now here's Harden. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Now here's Towns. 4-point game. Here's Green. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tipped away. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
All right, here's a look at stats for Karl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low and move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Marjanovic. He has 6. Dishes to George. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic and spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
On the wing, Harden. Shoots it. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Now Marjanovic. Outside Russell. Over Lowry. Russell, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Harden. Bank shot, no good.
And he operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Marjanovic. Bamba with the block. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past. Respected coach who has won Coach of the Year. But the heat is on in Washington.
And he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For the Wizards, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Pascal Siakam comes in for George. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Tatum. Detroit also making some changes. Adams comes in for Towns. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Now here is Lowry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Philadelphia. Harden draws the double from deep. A shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Bamba against Siakam. And Gobert kicks to Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Detroit leading by 5. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Offline with his 3. And the rejection by Harden. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 5. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Carl Anthony.
You know, everyone has to get some of the shit.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, the Wizards 5 right now. Siakam is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Smart. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Russell in at the 1. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. That's what I've done." So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. Lowry's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Cousins. Wiggins with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Lowry passes to Carmelo. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Smart misses. Detroit leading by 10. Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Siakam. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocked loose, taken away by Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Ben McLemore. For Detroit, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, the NBA is entertainment. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination.
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but this is great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Now, Siakam, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep, launches it. Rebounded by Smart.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
A three ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Showing his range. Smart, spacing the floor.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Work defensively by Smart. Lowry against Cousins. Now the dish to Bledsoe. Back to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Tips it. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Lowry. He has 6. Now the pass to Anthony. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's McLemore. Adams defending, and Adams sends it back. And here's Lowry. Anthony right side. Back to Lowry. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Passes it to Siakam. Over Bull. And too long on the shot. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Offensive rebound. Adams. Nice D from Cousins.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Smart misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Several teams changing it up here.
And so many issues for this Wizards team the last few seasons have been due to a lack of an inside presence.
Yeah, inside scoring has been a problem, and they've had to lean heavily on outside shooting. Also, though, they've been struggling with rebounding. Jimmy Cousins setting the screen in the pick and roll anytime. Because he makes that play run like a switch. Watch.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on George. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, got an update from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, but Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attack.
Now here's Anthony. Out to the right wing. Here's Lowry. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 14 points for Kyle Lowry.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Washington calls timeout. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like good job. Okay, we don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere.
They sure will. Now Graham following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Graham with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum against Anthony, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. George finds Gobert. Here's Cousins. Graham with the ball. The three. 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. Graham's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins. Skilled at spotting the open man.
Lowry with the ball. George picks him up. Isaac misses. Wizards trail by 13. Cousins inside. Towns on him. Outside Tatum. Pass to George. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Cousins. D right on him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Anthony with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's Towns. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Gobert. He can't get that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Here's Graham. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
The Wizards have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Washington. Bamba's checked in for the Pistons. James Harden comes in for Kyle Lowry. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Pistons. Leading by 12. Pass to Towns. Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tatum finds George. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Washington's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. That one doesn't drop. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second basket of the night.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Now here's Gobert. He kicks it to Graham. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Rebound, Detroit. Bomba's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Isaac, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Washington. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Wizards.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Detroit leading by 15. Here's Ariza. Here's Bamba. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Bamba's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
The Wizards with another miss. Astounding for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Yeah, we see it here. When he does get aggressive, the result can be powerful.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And the dunk by Towns.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 21. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 14 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Harden out there with Isaac. Then it's Bamba. Then there's Towns. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love D.C. I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
Now, here's Isaac. Harden outside. Shot from the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. George passes to Marjanovic. Wizards passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Not going to go that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Pistons leading by 19. Stolen by George. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the pass to Marjanovic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now, here's Isaac. He's got 8, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Tatum, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low, Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Tatum passes to Gobert. Here's Marjanovic. It's George on the wing, guarded by Harden. Towns with the steal, and Detroit with another turnover here. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Harden against George. The kick out to Tatum. Bamba with the block. They recover it. Marjanovic passes to Tatum. Shoots over Bamba. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
On the wing, Green. No good from outside.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now, here's George. Shoots over Bamba. Rebounded by the Pistons. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Green, and the basket is good. Green's got 6.
And buckets like this get Green going. Stand up, Saginaw. He loves finishing right on the physical defense.
George against Harden. Looking to get back on track here. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Very rich history for Detroit Pistons. They've been a part of the sports scene in Detroit since 1957. And they have 3 championships to their name.
And Washington making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And then for Detroit, Adams, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. No good there. Good D by Siakam. Well, you look back at the title team for the Pistons. There were a lot of them. Chris, which team was your favorite?
Oh, man. Well, growing up in Detroit, I'd have to go back to the Bad Boys in 89, 90, just watching them get through Boston. Then, dominate the Bulls at that time. They went back-to-back winning championships. That was incredible. And it was something special, though, about my boys in the 2014. She, Ben Wallace, Rip, those guys. That was fun to watch as well.
It's George on the wing. Teardrop shot. Washington making some changes. McLemore's checked in for Iguodala. Marcus Smart comes in for Tatum. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Paul George. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bol, he's checked in for Towns. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
2 points. That one goes. Marjanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a drive first half, but now they're falling.
Now, here's Siakam. Green dishes to Harden. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Green's got 8.
And that's just playing under control. I mean, Green, an efficient scorer who can hit the mid-range shot.
Pass to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bledsoe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harden against Bledsoe. Harden draws the double. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a new regime in Washington as they have moved on from the previous GM. A lot to do here.
Yeah, Jan, it's not an ideal cap situation to work with. Fans are excited to see what can be done. They need to land a few big free agents. It hasn't happened for the Wizards in a while.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And then for Detroit, Carmelo Anthony comes in for Green, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for James Harden. Now here is Lowry. 14 points for him. Anthony in the corner over McLemore. Rebound by the Wizards.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Let's take a look at DeMarcus Cousins' numbers. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Washington. Lowry kicks to Bull. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Detroit, no good that time either. Wizards trail by 16. Now here's Cousins. He's got 7. Also looking it over. Out of the key, Siakam. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
On the clock. Siakam, good.
Now, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Carmelo, right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Smart. Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Bledsoe for 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Pistons lead by 14 to the inside. Wiggins, that falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. 10 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
Here's Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
And so Russell hits a bullet. Pistons leading by 14. Outside Lowry. Kicks the Bull. Wiggins outside. Bledsoe against Lowry. Back to Wiggins. Fires from deep. The Pistons rebound. Lowry drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Washington now. Wizards trail by 14. Bledsoe passes to Siakam. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And Washington making a change. Graham's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Risa comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's James Harden in for Kyle Lowry. And Washington has possession. Here's Cousins. That 3 off the mark. Detroit leading by 14. Wiggins passes to Ariza. Detroit making a switch. Isaac's checked in. Wiggins passes to Bull. Isaac kicks to Harden. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And the Pistons with possession here. They lead by 14. It's good. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Russell kicks to Green. Floats one. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
The Pistons have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And Washington making a change here. Gobert's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking now at some numbers for Steven Adams. Good season for him last year. 6th in shooting percentage, 16th in rebounding. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Isaac finds Harden. Detroit, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Knocked away and stolen by Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Wiggins.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And a switcher also for Detroit. Bamba's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Wizards trail by 18. To the right side. Outside, Russell. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. Looking to end his cold spell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And as soon as Harden puts the ball down on the floor, you know he's trying to take it all away, and he's not afraid to get hit easy.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Washington. Harden hits them both. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Russell. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Washington again turning it over.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Wizards. Towns, he's checked in for the Pistons. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Now, here's Bamba. Here's the pass to Isaac. Oh, good with the triple. Iguodala against Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, last season, Andre Iguodala has seen a sharp improvement in his threes. He said he figured something out with his shot, and the results speak for themselves.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Now, here's Isaac. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. From deep, Green. Rebound, Washington. Cousins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now George. From deep. He made it.
That's how you beat the clock, baby. That's how you beat the clock.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
Well, through 3 quarters of play. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was too easy to pass.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Paul George, Iguodala out there with Gobert. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Marjanovic, 8 of the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Now, here is George. High post, Gobert. He kicks to Iguodala. Charity stripe shot. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Harden outside. Back to Isaac. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Harden against George. Gets the 14-footer to fall. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here is Harden. Back to Green. There's the lob to Harden.
Great feed by Draymond. Among forwards, he's always at or near the #1 spot in assist rankings.
Outside, George passes it to Marjanovic. That's tipped. Back to George. Bamba with the block. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance over Iguodala. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
George missing again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That one drops for him. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Trying to get open is Iguodala. Bamba with the block. Now, Detroit moving it up. Now, here's Isaac, defended by George. And here is Isaac. Pass to Harden. Over Tatum. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's 15 points for James Harden. Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Marjanovic. Rebound, Detroit. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Green. He's off on that one. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Well, Kevin, how about the quick hands of Harden? They're easily coming up with the steal thanks to his activity.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, and you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police thing, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know
yes.
what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Now, here's Bamba. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's stolen by Gobert.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Well, that's what I would say about Iguodala's game. Relentless.
Here's Isaac after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Isaac with the ball. From deep, Harden. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Now, here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. Back to Marjanovic. Isaac with the steal. The Pistons, another fast break chance right here. Excellent D there from George.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, man, it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it.
force.
I cannot believe that. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Now, here's Tatum. Now, here is George. Clock at 6. Over Harden. The shot by George, no good.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Green taking his time here. Back to Harden. From past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Iguodala against Green. The three from George. A shot off that time. And Detroit the other way now. Now Isaac. No good that time. Good defense by Iguodala.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it to George. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and dress music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old buddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like... Not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I want to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow, they have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. And that one's good. Russell.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets.
Harden dishes to Bamba. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. No good off the back of the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Oh, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Harden against Russell. The pass to Gobert. Russell inside. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Isaac. Guarded by Tatum. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Russell passes to Tatum. It seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Russell kicks to Tatum. Shoots off the step back. Misses off the left iron. Pistons leading by 22. Green, the pass to Harden. Iguodala with the steal. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Harden. Bamba trying to break free. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 24 points for James Harden. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside Tatum. And it goes down 2 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for James Harden.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Green. Harden outside. Passes it to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
and they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And here is Tatum. Rebounded by Isaac.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.